What's going on, guys? It's Frito here. A really cool dev update blog video went up today talking about all of the things coming in Season 3 to Marvel Rivals. Season 3 starts July 11th. At a much more rapid pace now, every 2 months we'll have a new season. This season comes with a new map and 2 heroes baked in. Pheonix, aka Jean Grey, is said to have high mobility and AoE damage, which sounds kind of like Human Torch to me, and probably a variant on his gameplay. In the midway point through the season, we're actually finally getting Blade, but no further news about him yet. But as someone who loved the Blade movie back in the day as a kid, I'm super excited about his addition. There'll be 4 new team-ups added and 2 taken away, and some other cool general improvements they've made. Tokens are easier to get, so you can actually get all of your Battle Pass rewards. The weekly challenges now are much more fair. They hold until the end of the season, as opposed to resetting every week, making you feel like you have to clock in to work. But you will have to complete the weekly challenges in order. There's a new cosmetic item, accessories. You can bling out your characters. It's sort of the Marvel Rivals version of weapon attachments, and actually a lot more interesting, I think, seeing as you see your character in third person. And while unstable molecules, I believe, were just used for skin recolors before, now you can utilize them to get new VFX for your characters. In the video, they show off Scarlet Witch with a alternate animation for her ultimate, which is pretty darn cool. Other quality of life improvements, the MVP system now will allow you to pick any skin as opposed to just the allocated skin that was supposed to correspond with it. And now, based on the skin that you have on, the background for your home screen is going to match, which I think certainly gives an added comic book aesthetic to the gameplay, or, you know, the waiting between the gameplay. If you're a college student, you can get 10 costumes for free if you register your school email with them. And there now will be Discord integration baked right into the game, which is really cool and convenient. Keep in mind that replays will be wiped from Season 2 once Season 3 starts July 11th, because it's going to be a big update to the game client. That's typical. The recent Ignite tournament was actually quite lit, pun intended. I was in the middle of making a pro analysis breakdown of some of the coolest matches and strategies in play. Look out for that video coming next. But for the last 2 slots for their final LAN, that will be played for July 20th, and it looks like there's a LAN in August. There's a lot more craziness in this competitive game, but I'm down for it and find a lot of the strats and counter-stratting really interesting. Here's the team-ups for Season 3. Pheonix will now give Wolverine a burn effect when he kidnaps someone, because he wasn't doing enough damage with that already. That is devastating. Torch is going to be giving Spider-Man a burning web, an extra ability that also can stack on his spider tracer. The old iframes from Venom were devastating, but this one might be more damage even. Hela is added to the team up with Venom and gets the symbiote effects on her stun, as if this character wasn't overkitted enough. And while I don't know if this will be a commonly used team up, but Ultron Iron Man now adds in Squirrel Girl, who gets an auto aim attack. Partially because it's clear that they're trying to give you more options to be able to deal with Fliers. That's even more obvious once we get to the balance adjustments. The first one is that they will be nerfing Emma a bit, but the Thing will now be able to jump to an enemy and hit them with a haymaker, which can actually knock them out of the air. So now the Thing isn't just anti-dive on the ground, he's gonna dive your Fliers. I'm a huge fan of the Thing. I would play him morning, noon, and night if he wasn't so easily countered, and now this gives him another matchup that he should be good against. Some of the buffs and nerfs were a bit vague at this point. They'll be releasing the official full patch notes later on, but Venom is said to be getting a buff, and I actually wish that they added more complexities to his kit, similar to like what they just did to the Thing, as opposed to just giving him more stats. Not a fan of that, but in any case, Iron Man's damage seems to be going down. They said his poke is too high. He also was a key contributing factor to Sentinels winning the American region. Punisher's turret damage is going to be going down, which is somewhat strange considering they really overbuffed his ultimate. I guess they figured he was charging it too fast. Mr. Fantastic's survivability in his big form is going down. Namor's basic attack goes up, which is probably required seeing that without his OP squids with the Luna team up, he's not as good. even though he seems to have a full kit. Once we're out of that dive meta, not necessarily. Witch's ultimate is going up again. And while they're nerfing the revive team up between Star-Lord, Mantis, and Adam Warlock, Mantis is going to be getting a healing boost, which I'm also happy to hear because she is my favorite support to play. Invisible Woman will be getting a healing efficiency boost. Loki is getting his ultimate charge reduced, and slight nerfs to Ultron, who otherwise is overperforming expectations. How are you guys feeling about Season 3? From the looks of it, this is the most hyped I've been for a season yet, because it seems like they are actively looking at the players' feedback and really adjusting to it quickly before things got out of hand. As an Overwatch 1 fan, it felt devastating to have these major annoyances in the meta that went long periods of time before the design of the game fixed anything. Even though things like Squirrel Girl getting an auto attack to hit a flyer is kind of gimmicky, it's in the right direction. A lot of players weren't a fan of the poke severe flying meta, seemingly even disliking it more than the dive meta, which at least had more reliable counter picks available. Because nobody really wants the snipers to be too good. In Season 2.5, the flying range characters got a little bit over the top, and well, the Thing is one of my favorite heroes to play. I love protecting my team and countering dive, and now with an ability to dive bomb an enemy flyer, I actually have options against them as opposed to just getting slowly nuked down and dying for free. The counter picking in Marvel Rivals is getting quite severe because there's a lot of heroes that hard rock, paper, scissors each other. Certainly the recent Ignite tournament shows me that. And I've already been saying that the power of a counter pick in this game is worth, like, I don't know, 3 players worth of value sometimes, which is pretty severe. That can get toned down a bit the more that heroes get these extra nuances to their kit to have a bit more flexibility. That also does lead them down the route to being a bit more homogenous like they are in Overwatch, but I think Season 2.5 taught us that it was a little bit too extreme in the other direction. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I've been Frito. Be sure to leave the video with a like if you did enjoy it, and click the bell icon to actually get notified when our videos come out. That's been it for me. I've been Frito. I'll see you guys next time.